Hi, it's Dr. Lori, the PhD Antiques Appraiser. This is Ask Dr. Lori Live. Thanks for being with me. It's all unscripted. I don't know what objects are coming. I'm going to look at your objects and appraise them right here live. Thanks for being with me. Thanks to my guests. Hi, I'm Dr. Lori. What's your first name? Where are you calling from?
Diana from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Hi, Diana. Oh, I like look at your necklace. Oh, the bling. I love it.
Oh, that's me.
I love the bling. Beautiful. So how can I help? How can I help you? What are you going to have me appraise? You're going to have me appraise the bling? We all love the jewelry.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it okay if I turn the camera around?
Well, we have to be able to see the camera. How you have it now is good. If you turn it a different way, it may not fill the screen properly.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go.
Okay, honey. There you go. So how did you acquire that? Is it a shell?
No, it's
a shell.
It's lucite or plastic.
Can I see the back?
No.
Oh yeah, okay. I don't think it's lucite. I think it's plastic. Is it marked?
Yes.
All right. What does the mark say?
Leah Sting.
Oh, all right. Okay. So are you having your nails done? I haven't had my nails done in a long time. Your nails look good.
No, I never paint them, and they always look like I have a French manicure.
Wow, aren't you lucky? You're so lucky. Yeah. How did you acquire your piece?
Oh, well, I got her. I waited for her because I kind of collect her.
Okay.
And I paid up a little. I believe I negotiated, but I still felt that I paid up because I can't find her in the wild.
What did you pay? 150? What did you pay?
No, for me, that would be way up. I paid around 55 or 60 for her.
Okay. And where
listed at 80 off of eBay.
You bought it off of eBay and you paid 50 or 60, listed at 85, and they brought it down for you.
Yes.
To me, now you have a whole collection of this same form?
No, ma'am. She has different ones. I have a couple of other pieces.
Well, then what do you mean when you say I collect her?
I like her pens.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you like the particular designer, and do you have a lot of them that are figural, or is this the only figural one you've got?
No, I've got another figural, and then she makes all types, but I like the figural ones.
I have to say that I do think at $85 or $95, that's about what yours is worth. If you paid in the 50s, I think you did very well. I was getting concerned when you said I paid up. I was like, did you pay 150? But you didn't. It's worth about $85. It's a very nice piece. I don't think it's lucite. I think, in fact, it is plastic.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Thanks so much. Nice mid-century modern pin. It is pretty. If you notice the area where it kind of looked like the end of the hat or the scarf, or some people might think it was the ear, it did look like a shell. That's why I was like, is it a shell? But that's what we're looking for. I'm Dr. Lori. Thanks so much for being with me. Don't forget, of course, to sign up for my newsletter. My newsletter has all kinds of information on it. I hope you'll subscribe to it. And all you have to do is put in your email address. When we send out the newsletter, you will get it. There's nothing else you have to do once you sign up. All right. So my guests are here. Appraisals are here. It's lovely to see the jewelry, but I'll appraise anything. Art, antiques, collectibles. I evaluate about 50,000 objects a year. Last year, about 50,000 objects through, of course, video calls, online appraisals, and other ways. Hi, it's Dr. Lori. How are you?
Hi, Dr. Lori. How are you?
I'm fine. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Deborah from Naperville, Illinois.
Hi, Deborah. So everybody's got the blue glasses. This is like 2 or 3 people with the blue glasses. I like them.
I do too. I need a little color in my life.
Little color in your life. So we've got your movable, closet. I have that in the studio where I have a closet of all the clothes.
I sell vintage clothing like Dorothy Schlon and Escada. So yeah.
Nice.
Well, that's my work area.
Well, you need those racks. You need those racks. It's easier to just have it there as opposed to trying to bring it from home and back and forth and all of that. So good for you. Well, nice to see you. What do you want me to look at today?
This is my earring and brooch set.
Hey, nice.
And it reminds me of Shirapelli or Juliana, but it is not marked.
Well, it would be nice if it was it would be very nice if it was one of those. I don't think it's either of those.
Yeah.
And here's why I don't think so. Show me the back.
Yep.
Right there is why I don't think so. Right. So when you look at the back, I want you to look for clarity of the metal casting, right? It's a nice piece. It's not bad, I have to say. Some of them are really much cheapy than that example, but I have to say that I would say those. Now, would you wear that, or are you just thinking about reselling?
This is for resale, but yeah, I was thinking 1960s, 1970s due to the colors.
How did you acquire it?
This came years and years ago when you could get a Goodwill jewelry bag for like $20.
Okay. Well, you can still get Goodwill jewelry bags for those jewelry bags are still pretty cheap, you know.
Yeah. Get them online though.
Okay. So you're getting them online. So you bought it at a Goodwill, right? Through the jewelry bag, and you got a whole bunch, and you got the set in the same bag?
Yes.
Wow, that's great. That doesn't always happen anymore. Let me tell you.
There's no missing stones either.
Oh, that's wonderful. Can I see the earrings, please?
Sure can.
Yep.
They're clip-on.
Yeah, I hate clip-on personally.
Right.
Because they do fall off, but some people wear them. They have chunky ears and they can do it. I'm fat everywhere, but the ears, no. So mine fall over. Anyway, and I'm wearing horizontal stripes, so like everything's accentuated today. Excuse the horizontal stripes. Value on those, I would say 35 to 50, probably 35 to 45 for the pair of earrings. I'd go another $40 on the pin.
Right.
There are no missing elements. That's pretty good. As a set, I'd probably be in the $75 to $85 range for the set. Good for you. Nice to see you.
Year, maybe? What year?
Late 60s. I'm sorry. Late 1960s. I don't think they're the 70s. Don't get hung up in that just because of the color. You know, they're using those colors in the 1940s too. You know, so yeah, I would think it's late 60s, after 65. Thank you. Nice to see you. I like those glasses.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you for appreciating me. I appreciate it. There are some people who appreciate me. There are other people who say I'm rude. You know, it's all different stuff. So, you know, you're entitled to your opinion. I appreciate you watching. If you want to stay, stay. If you want to go, go. Whatever you want to do. I want to teach you what to look for. Once you know what to look for, you're going to be empowered. I've empowered a lot of you to learn what you've got, learn how to flip it, know how to sell it, and identify it properly right here on the channel. Thanks for being with me. I'm Dr. Lori, and I've got guests galore. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. So what's your name? Where are you calling from, hon?
My name is Lori. And
Lori?
Yeah.
Do you spell it the right way or the other way?
I always had my mother spelled it the wrong way because I could never find a keychain with my name on it.
That's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah. It's all about the keychain, really, right?
Right. It's Lorrie.
Oh, nice. That's a good way. That's a good way. There are a lot of Loris. I don't think you're my age. I think you're younger than me, but basically that's that. Yeah, someone says anyway. So Lorrie. Where are you calling from, honey?
Dallas.
Dallas. Okay. Busy Texas. All right.
Yes,
so tell me what you've got. What can I look at for you?
I have a rocker.
Oh, nice. Hey, look at that bench. Let's look at the bench a second too. Wow, I'm sorry to be a voyeur in your house.
You're fine.
I don't mean to be a voyeur in your house, but that's wonderful. I love that.
Thank you.
Is that a thrift store find?
A thrift store in England.
Nice.
We were
I like it.
Monk's bench.
I like very much the size of it is beautiful.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
nice.
Okay. Well, you were going to talk about your rocker. I didn't mean to go on a tangent. I used to do that when I was teaching at Penn State. I'd be off on a tangent, and all the kids are like, "Wait a minute, Dr. Lori. Wait a minute." I'm like, "Yeah, it's all right." So anyway, you were saying
tangents are in my nature. So I'm good.
Right?
I understand tangents.
Is that it? It's the Italian tangent, kind of like the canals in Venice. All of a sudden you're over here. All of a sudden you're over there. Oh, that's funny. Anyway.
Okay, so here's the rocker.
I like it. Rush seat rocker. How'd you acquire it? Okay, not great shape.
I knew you were going to say that. I got it in, I went to the University of Cincinnati and I bought it there.
Okay.
So that was 30 years ago.
How old do you think it is? I think it dates between 1875 and 1900.
Okay.
Do you think that's about it?
I don't have a clue.
Okay, well, I have a clue. I have more than a clue. It's from 1875 to 1900.
Because I know you know it.
I'm just kidding. 1875 to about 1900, somewhere in that 25 year span. Okay. I would say that it probably is made in Ohio. It might be a little bit more Midwestern. Okay. You know, I grew up in Connecticut, so everything that is west of west of the New York border is the Midwest to me because I grew up in New England.
Right.
But basically, I would say Ohio, Illinois, that neck of the woods, you're probably going to see that it was made there. The rush seat design is, I'd hate to see you repurpose it or repair it, only because it is a nice design. It is indicative of the late 19th century.
Mhm.
It's American, of course, and value on it about $150 to $165. How much did you pay?
Less than 20. I was a student.
Okay, so yes, yeah, we're all frugal when we're students, that's for sure. I think it really looks nice in that space. It looks great there, and maybe only the cat's allowed to sit on it.
No cats.
No cats. No cats here either, but I would say, maybe just a pillow or something as opposed to anybody else sitting on it.
Okay.
Okay. Nice to see you, Lori.
Nice to see you too. I appreciate
Take
it.
good care.
Uh-huh.
Bye. Fun. That was nice. And we got sort of a two for one because we got to see that nice English bench too. So a lot of fun stuff happening here. I'm Dr. Lori. How can I tell if a vintage advertising poster is authentic or a reprint copy? It's Art Deco in style. Well, thanks for your question, Stephanie. A couple of different ways. First of all, the paper. The paper is one of the telltale signs, and I talk about this with respect to prints, what to look for, telltale signs of the age of paper. That they sell, for example, Rembrandt etchings on paper from 2010. So that 1640s piece is not, of course, on piece of paper from 2010. So you want to look at the paper. It will have to do with the thickness, the quality, how it was made. If it's Art Deco in style, yes, there are reproductions. I want you to look at the whole thing. If it's in a frame, I want you to take it out of the frame so you can scrutinize the front and the back. And if you have problems, you, of course, can send me a picture too if you can't do it, or you can do it on one of my video calls. They're very popular, where, of course, I'll talk with you privately. Some of you like to do it in this environment be live with me, which is great, but some of you want to do it in private too. So you can, of course, do a video call. But for the paper, getting back to that idea, there's an example of the video call. I talk to you on your favorite video conferencing app. I don't care what it is. It could be WhatsApp or Duo, or you can use Zoom, or you can use FaceTime, whatever it is, Skype, it doesn't matter to me. So the paper is one of the things, and the process is the other. So remember, if you see overlapping color on your piece, it's probably not Art Deco, because that means you have a serigraph. Serigraphs are not introduced until the late 1930s. So I'll be happy to help. Thanks so much for your super chats and super stickers. It helps to, of course, continue to have the channel and me doing, of course, videos just like that. I'm so happy that you are enjoying all of the information that we give at drloriv.com and right here on the channel. That's why I do it. I don't do it to be called names. I don't do it for trolls. I don't do it to be called rude, but I'm really happy that those of you and most of you are saying, hey, Dr. Lori, you're helping me. And that's why I do it. Hi, I'm Dr. Lori. Can you hold your camera horizontally? Can all of you hold your cameras horizontally? Hey, there you go. Thank you, sweetheart. What's your first name? Where are you calling from?
Amber DeLeo, and I'm from Algonquin, Illinois.
Hi, Amber. That's a pretty name, and you've got a lot of amber around you. You do. That's funny. So what have you got? You've got a nice painting I like in the background.
Thank you. I inherited that from my grandparents. So.
How nice. Good for you. So you love art, right?
I do.
Okay.
So this is what I have today. It's about 2 feet by 2 feet.
How did you get this, Amber? What are you doing with this 2 feet by 2 feet? It looks like it's a panel of some sort.
It is. It's a thick, it's probably like 1.5 inches thick wood block, and it's got tiny little
Can you zoom in?
Sure.
Let us see. I didn't mean to cut off your
No,
all right.
I believe it's for textiles. I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, that's why I'm here. I picked it up at a thrift store.
Okay, what made you buy it? Was it the design, the graphic nature? Because it's kind of
I have
like
an antique booth, but I just love it because it has an industrial look. It kind of has a primitive look, and I thought it could appeal to a lot of different people. So, but I need to know more about it.
How much did you pay for it?
$40.
All right. Can I see the back?
Sure.
I love the back, There's more information on the back than you're ever going to find on the front. Okay, right there. Do you know how old it is? I know how old it is.
I don't.
Take a guess.
I'm thinking like the 20s.
Yeah, I'm thinking like the 30s.
Okay.
I'm thinking 30s into the 40s. It does look like it's something for surface design. That's what all those little pegs are. Surface design is another word for when they make prints on textiles.
Okay.
When I taught in upstate New York at a university there, I taught at one of the SUNY schools prior to Penn State. There was a wonderful surface designer, and it was so cool to watch some of those techniques that they would use. And they were using all new techniques, you know, digital and this kind of thing. But when you saw an old block like that, that's basically what we see here. You said you paid $40 for it?
Yeah.
It's worth about double that. It's probably worth $80. I like the fact that some of the metal is missing. Like you have a couple of pieces that are missing. I like that because that doesn't bother me. I'm a purist mainly, but when it comes to these kinds of pieces, first of all, I like the way that it looks sort of like a quilt pattern. I like the geometric nature of it. I like the fact that you have it on that beautiful seasoned wood board. I like the color. You know, color's luscious. This is why we like colored pottery. We like glazes. We like colored glass. Color is really going to get you. That's really where the emotion starts to stir up. Val, you wanted about $80.
Okay, perfect.
Nice to see you. Take care. That was fun. So she purchased that and she liked it. I think it's nice. It's a nice graphic. You can put it up on the wall, or of course you can say, I'm going to flip it. I'm going to put it on my Etsy store, my eBay store, something like that. So that's great. Yeah, I appreciate that. I see when you do the super chats and the super stickers that you're supporting me and my team and that you like what we're doing. And that's what I'm happy about. So thanks so much for that. I have guests here. I'm Dr. Lori, the PhD Antiques Appraiser. I want to remind you that I'm trying to teach you what to look for. That's what's going to help. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I didn't make you think I'd make it on.
Here you are. You're on. You're on. Yay. So now let's see if you can have that so we can see it. Tell me your first name. Where are you from? I declare this piece.
My name is Marjorie, and I'm calling from Punta Gorda, Florida. Hazel June Quiet.
Oh, Punta
That's my
Gorda.
daughter.
Yes. Punta Gorda. I've done a lot of events in Punta Gorda. There's a great
I know,
art
and I've
center.
never been to any.
Really? There's a great art center in Punta Gorda. And
Yes, there is.
yes, and it's a lot of fun. Wonderful artists and boaters, and that's a beautiful place.
I love it here. I've been here 22 years.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. So what have you got for me, hon?
I have this plate that I got for free at a.
Okay, I need you to put it up in front of the camera for me.
Okay,
There you go. Okay, back a little bit. Back
All right.
towards your body. Back towards your body. There we go.
I'm sorry.
You were fine before.
There
it
we go.
is. Good. Can I see tell me how you got it? I'll be quiet.
I got it for free, helping someone clean out a house.
No, it's nice. Okay.
It's gorgeous. I love it. And on the back, it had a red man. It's hard to see anymore.
Okay.
And then it has indent. It's hard to see.
Don't worry about the marks. Show me the front.
Okay.
You get caught up in the signatures. You get caught up in the marks. I want you to look for quality first. You know,
Well,
that's what I want you to look for.
Fell in love with it, and I have no other things like it.
Oh, okay. So it's your only Asian inspired piece?
No, it's my only one that I think is enamel or cloisonne. I almost say cloisonne, but I don't think that's it either.
It's not cloisonne, honey. It is hand painted. It is on porcelain, and then it's glazed over. So they make the ceramic, and basically it's porcelain fired at a high temperature. Then they paint the colors. Then they glaze it again. So it does go into the kiln more than once.
Right.
How much in diameter? How big is the piece across?
Oh, I would say it's about 10? No more than 8 inches. I would maybe 10. I'm not really sure. I think it's about 8.
No more than 8 inches. It dates to the 1950s.
Right.
It's made in Asia. It's only 8 inches across. I'd go $25. So for free, that's pretty nice. So maybe you worked an hour for that, $25 an hour.
Thank you so much. I love the show.
Thank you. Enjoy Punta Gorda. I love Punta Gorda. Beautiful parts of Florida. So many, of course, of you are all over the world. I'm so happy to report that. We had friends from all over. Hi, Dr. Lori. A few weeks ago, I showed you a Limoges teapot. You said it was worth $80. I sold it on eBay for $100. I sold it on Etsy for $100. Excellent. I had it listed for $250 and brought the price down to $125. It sold for $100. Samantha! I told you. Good for you. I'm happy to hear that. Great job. So see, get the appraisal, know what you're doing, and win. Score. Good for you. Hi, Dr. Lori. Oh yeah, well, those people, yeah. I'm happy to give you free information, but I'm happy mostly that you're taking this information, you're using it for your own gain. I want you to succeed. I'm going to show you what it is. Watch those thrift with me videos. I'm showing you what to look for. I'm bringing you to the places. I'm even leaving the stuff there for you so you can actually go and you can get the stuff yourself. Get in touch with these people. Everybody's shipping everything all over the place. I want you to find those bargains. I'm going to help you do it. You can do it on a video call and other ways too. Oh, I've got my guests. So much fun. I'm Dr. Lori, wearing horizontal stripes, which I shouldn't. I should wear dark pieces. But a good time today. Who's my next guest?
You can do it on a video call and other ways too. Oh,
Hi, how are you?
fun. I'm Dr.
We're watching me. Well, that's a good thing. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Reese, and I'm calling from Virginia.
Hi, Reese. Do you not want to be on camera? It's
Oh,
okay if
there
you
we go.
don't.
No,
You don't have to.
Ooh.
You don't have to, honey. You're fine.
Okay.
Tell me about the object. So you're calling from Virginia. Can you?
So I picked this up in Connecticut about 27 years ago,
All right.
and it was at a thrift store.
Okay.
And I'm gonna open it up a little.
I
It looks like it's all hand stitched.
Yep. With this machine, but yes, by the pattern. So you can still see they cut out the pattern. They didn't put the lining in it. All right. So
Right.
it's probably hand done. Yes. No label inside at all.
No.
Okay.
The poor. It's had some days.
All right. Well, yeah.
It looks like this.
You go ahead.
I was gonna say it pretty much looked like this when I got it. I had it in a bag for a little while, and
Yes.
then I put it in my Doc Martin box, and that's where it's been.
Okay. So a couple things that you did that didn't help it. First of all, you put it into plastic, right? So what happened was the material actually off-gassed onto itself, which is why some of this cuff actually is taken on that. And the Doc Martin box, well, Doc Martens are good shoes. If you've got it in cardboard will off-gas as well. So that's the problem. This is going to be pretty low in value. I would go in the $25 to $50 range. How much do you remember what you paid for it?
I think I paid $2.
Yeah. Okay. Well, $2 to make, 10 times that, 25 to 50 is not bad. I think you might have a hard time because of condition at this point. Nice to see you, quote unquote, even though we didn't. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Dr. Lori.
My pleasure. A lot of nice clothing and a lot of vintage pieces are really being traded actively right now. Everything from accessories and pocketbooks and shoes, and of course jewelry, but also things that we wear like clothing will be, of course, in vogue at a particular time. That looks like it was one of those patterns. I always think of sort of a Singer sewing machine and a Butterick pattern. I think her piece, I forgot to mention, probably dates to the 1970s, probably not much earlier than that. So, but pretty nice. I love to see the community talking to one another. So I think that's great. I'm happy to keep up the good work. If you guys keep sharing the channel and of course, keep watching the channel, I'll keep up the good work. So thanks to all of you. I'm Dr. Lori. This is Ask Dr. Lori Live. You got to share. You got to help me. I can't do it without you. So hi from Australia. I have an oil on wood that's a copy of a John Constable, but it's signed by Rico Tommaso, who is mainly an illustrator. How can that be? Thanks for sharing your knowledge. It's very simple. Many of the fine artists throughout the history of art, their works are oftentimes copied by all different people. So oftentimes an artist will, in fact, choose a work of art that might not be his or her particular style and copy it. So we use a term for that in art history. We use the term after. So Rico is painting this particular landscape, probably a romantic landscape by John Constable, because that's what John Constable, the English artist, was known for in the 19th century. And we would say it's after John Constable. So that tells everybody big, strobe lights that says, oh, it's not John Constable's work, but the composition is his. What it looks like is his, and Rico decided to do his take on John Constable's work. That's why we use the word after. I'm going to teach you all of this. All you have to do is read it or watch it. Read it at drloriv.com on my research and my blog and also my newsletter pages. Or, of course, if you want to do it that way, I hope you subscribe to the newsletter, or you can watch it right here on the channel. I'm going to give you all the information so you can succeed. Years and years and years, of course, of academic as well as experience information right here. Who's my next guest?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Now show me what's on top of the bed. Behind you on the bed, there's this kind of scroll work metal thing, right?
Yeah.
I like that. So now I'm always afraid to put anything over my bed. There's never been in my life anything over my bed because I'm afraid it will fall on my head. I know you think I'm a nut.
There's a gap here.
There's a gap. So it will fall straight down as opposed to on your head. So I'm not big on having, and I did the feng shui thing too. I read about feng shui in your bedroom, you know?
Yeah.
I can do anything I want in my bedroom because no one's in there with me. Anyway, so I did you have to keep the closet doors closed and you can't have a mirror and all of this stuff. So what does feng shui say about the nice scroll work? It's very lovely. I like it.
Oh, I have no idea.
Has it been up there a long time? Have you had it?
It has.
It looks nice. I like it. I like, you know what I like? I like the contrast of the wood against the metal. Two different materials back to back. I like that contrast. Anyway, what's your name? Where are you calling from? Show me your object.
My name is Amra. I'm from Spokane Valley, Washington. And I have a 10-carat gold ring. It's very difficult to focus.
You're doing okay. You're doing okay.
With some diamonds.
Amra, go over to your left. Oh, yeah. Go over to your left a little bit.
Let's see if
and back toward your head. Bring the there you go. Better. Over to your left. Keep going. Stop. There it is. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Oh my gosh, don't move. Okay. 10-carat gold with diamonds. Do you know the total carat weight of the diamonds in the ring? They look like they look like they're quarter carats. How many are there?
2, 4, 6.
Okay. So you have 1.5 total carat weight of diamonds, because they look like they're 1/4 of a carat for each diamond. Okay. Yeah. And it's in 10-carat gold. It says 10K on the inside of that band.
Yes.
All right. So depending on clarity, color, and carat and weight, which we're going to assume we know the carat weight because we've looked at the diamonds. Value on your ring, the setting is probably worth about $350, $400, and then of course, and that's probably a little high. So let's say $350, and then that the diamonds are probably another. That's probably a $650 ring. Do you wear it? Do you wear it?
I just got it. I bought it on the Goodwill auction site for $20.
Oh my gosh, they missed another one. That's wonderful. Make sure you use the diamond tester that you can get on my shopping page where, yes, I do get compensation, but make sure you use the diamond tester to make sure they're diamonds. And that assumes they are diamonds.
Right. Okay?
If there's something other than that, of course, then it's going to be a different value. But for $20, that's wonderful. And I bet you that they didn't test the diamonds. 10-carat gold isn't too high. If it were 14-karat gold, I'd have a higher value for you. Well, you enjoy it. I usually wear a ring on my right hand. I'm one of those girls. I like to have some diamonds, a little bling on my right hand. Where are you going to wear it?
Oh, I'll probably wear it on my wedding finger. I always end up, it's a smaller size, so.
I'd like a band underneath your wedding band.
Yeah.
Well, good for you. I don't have a wedding band, but good for you.
Have a good day.
Nice to see you. Amra, congratulations. I like the bedroom setup too. Seems like lots of feng shui goodness is happening over there. So remember, there's a lot of good things online for you to buy. Goodwill, Salvation Army, a lot of the thrift stores, antique shops, all different places. Oh, hi, I have an applique quilt from the 1850s, 1870s. Should I wash it or repair it in any way? If you don't have to wash it, if you don't have to repair it, leave it alone. If you want me to take a look at it, I certainly can do that. You can, of course, send a photo. Any of you can send a photo to drloriv.com and I will take a look at it, certainly. But if you don't need to, if it's not like a gaping hole or something and you're trying to restore it, I would, less is more in this case. I'll make my point easily. Less is more. Yeah. If you've got something that's really a problem and there's a stain and oh my goodness, but oftentimes I've been known to say, you know what, if you're trying to resell it, then I want you to think about let the next guy make those decisions. Who's my next guest? Hi, what are you drinking? What are you doing? Hi, honey.
Eating. It's lunchtime.
What are you eating? It's lunchtime where you are?
Veggie straws. Veggie straws, yeah.
Very nice. Oh, veggie straws. Okay, well, that's good. Healthy. What's your first name? Where are you calling from, honey?
My name is Marjorie, and I'm calling from the Sunrise City of Fort Pierce, Florida.
Fort Pierce, Florida. Well, it's nice to see you. So what have you got other than veggie straws?
I have this bowl. Let's see which way. And I don't have any way to identify it. I'm not sure if it's Asian or Indian or where to even begin. It's pottery.
I didn't like let me tell you a couple things. Show me the inside again. When I looked at the inside, I didn't like it at all. I was like, okay, I'm not crazy about this. Here's what I didn't like. Everyone said, Dr. Lori, what do you think? Here's what I think. First of all, it's a little bit too staid. Like the design is too typical of what we always see. So I didn't like that at all. It is, it's going to be from Central or South America. So it makes sense it would get to Florida. It's going to be in what we consider that pre-Columbian, Mayan, Native Americans style. But then when you showed me the bottom, show me the bottom. If you could show me the bottom, please. Then when you showed me the bottom and those strokes in the bottom and the way in which, if you can show me, just tilt it a little bit toward the camera. Tilt, 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 tilt. The other way, tilt it. Keep tilting, please.
Oh.
You're not tilting, you're not moving. Stop, right, stop. Okay, do you see the way in which you've got a band almost of color before you get to, it's kind of a darker red and a lighter red. You can see where actually the ceramist or the person who made the piece has actually done a two-tone. When you get to the bottom base, you can see it's different from the top. And that's when I said, oh, okay. Value on that particular piece, which dates to the 1960s from Mexico, probably is worth about $85. It's a reproduction of an earlier piece. So it's not pre-Columbian, from before 1492, but it's in the pre-Columbian style, dates to the 60s. Nice. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Nice to see you. Yeah. Sometimes you have to sort of keep looking. So sometimes you might look at something and go, oh, I don't really like that. And then you look at a different part of the object. You start to say, okay, it gives me more information. Make sure that you look at the whole piece. Don't just be put off by one thing. I want you to look at the whole piece, which is why I make you move it and tilt it. And so all of you can see what's what. I'm Dr. Lori. This is Ask Dr. Lori live. Thanks for being with me. So I've got guests. Everything's unscripted. I don't know what's coming. The fact that I'm able to do this live, unusual, of course. Most people can't do this. And I want to get you the information that all of you need. Here's my next guest.
Oh, hi, Dr. Lori.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Mandy from Ohio.
Hi, Mandy. What have you got there?
A necklace I got at the thrift store yesterday.
Okay. Can you hold it up so I can see it? Mandy, I'm sorry, we got to go. It's too blurry. Oh, I feel bad for Mandy. She was going to show me some bling. But you know what? Next time, we'll be back with more bling. I'm Dr. Lori. This is Ask Dr. Lori Live. Thanks for being with me, and I'll see you next time.